Hey everyone, Adam here and Lego Leonardo, which means we are building a Lego set today, and it is this Cruella De Vil car. When I saw this, I was like, I need it. I need it because it's so cool looking, and it was actually a really, really fun build, so I wanted to make sure that I got to share this with you guys today. In the box, you have the instruction manual, you've got the tires, you have a sticker sheet, and you have 3 bags of parts. It's 378 pieces altogether, so it's a nice size set, and only 3 stickers, which is amazing. I love that. So we'll move bags 2 and 3 out of the way. We're going to get started with bag number 1, and you can see that there's a small bag of parts in here as well, so we'll empty that out. It includes Cruella's head, so we can get started by building the Cruella mini figure. And this figure is actually pretty cool because you not only have 2 faces, which I'm going to show you here, but you've also got some extra printing on the back of the minifigure as well. So you can see she's got a happy face. We're going to turn that around because, you know, Cruella's just, she's a villain, right? So she needs the angry face. We'll get her hairpiece on there. Minifigure looks really good. And if you take a look at the back, you've even got some printing on the back as well. So love those little details. Anyway, really cool looking figure. But that's not why I got the set, even though that's like a real big bonus. I got it for the car, so we're going to get started on the car here. So we've got our manual ready to go. I'm going to put Cruella off to the side so she can watch throughout the build. And we're going to get started on bag number 1. So the first cool thing I wanted to point out is just this rod that kind of goes through the center of the set so far. And you can tell it's going to move back and forth and actually control something. And this is the part here that it's actually going to move. And I just love when they can engineer cool little things like this that adds some movement to the set. So I just wanted to highlight this as I was going through the build and just show you as it kind of gets put together how this is all engineered to work. So I just wanted to appreciate that and the builders of this set and how they've put this all together. The next part I wanted to show you is these little clipped in portions. Sometimes when these have been included on sets, they're not too stable, but this was actually nice and stable. And they took the time later on to actually support that as well. So I'm going to show you here, we've just finished bag number 1, and you can see where that attached piece was on the back. And this one like brown looking piece that runs through, it actually goes over top of that portion just to give it more stability. So, you know, kudos again to the designer to make sure that was really stable and worked out well. We're on to bag number 2 now, and we're going to continue working on this set. Doesn't quite look like a car yet, but we're getting there. We got a good number of pieces to get through, and I'm going to highlight some more, especially this cute little Dalmatian. I mean, look at that guy, right? We're going to put him over here with Cruella. You just sit tight, little buddy, and I'm going to keep doing this build. All right, next thing to highlight, I just love the detail of any of these sets that don't have all of the studs kind of covered on the end, and you can have these little grill pieces. Even this front grill looks really cool. You can see where the headlights are going to go. They just put a lot of time into the design of this. That's the first sticker piece. Usually they do that for that kind of console. And doors, I love doors. So here we go. This is actually the windshield. And with a car like this, you really need the windshield to stand out. You need this to be part of the design feature that draws your eyes and your focus in. And they did that with this set. So, you know, I appreciate that. Kudos again to the designers on this one for picking the right looking windshield to really draw your focus. And you're going to see just how this actually brings the whole car together, right? Like it's missing its whole back end, but if you look at it from the front, wow, it looks really good. It looks like the car already. So you've got this longer red sort of shaft piece that's going to connect to that whole engineering mechanism that we were looking at before. And it's pretty clear now to see that that's going to be the turning motion of our front wheels. Again, just something that I want to highlight because it's just such a cool aspect of this build itself. And then this piece is going to clip onto the back of that red shaft just to continue that whole piece. So smart. Really appreciate that. Now you can see we've got a lot more of the cabin built, and we're going to put our little buddy in here because he's going for a ride. So there we go. Nice comfortable seat for him. And we can see that those are the last 2 stickers went on to the pieces just on the top of that cab portion. So all of our stickers are done now, all 3 of them. Now we've got these little studs on the back sides of the doors that actually keep the doors parallel with the set. Again, just a smart choice in making this final product, the car itself, look good, well put together. Now we can see that the cabin's done and our buddy's basically all enclosed and ready to go for his little ride in the Cruella mobile. And we are on to bag number 3. You can see we've got our rims in here and just a lot of the finishing details of this particular set. So we'll empty out this small bag and we're going to continue on with this build itself. Here's like the back taillight portion, just to sort of start wrapping up the back end of this car. And I really like the way that they've built this whole back end, including the wheel wells for the rear wheels. Like, it's so clean looking, and it really does capture the style of the car itself, like the way that it was depicted in the cartoon. So I really like that. I appreciate the whole back end of this car, just the way that they have made that look a lot like we have seen before. And then you got the roof portion. Again, all clean lines. You don't have a bunch of studs all over the place, which I like. And we're just kind of finishing up some of these last details. Here's that sort of spare tire that's going to go to the back, and that's going to finish off most of that mechanism that we've been talking about, that engineering that's gone into this to allow us to move the front wheels. You can see now it just needs some wheels on it, and that whole element of this build is going to be completed. These front fenders, I mean, they're so cool. I really wanted to make sure I highlighted these because it's so smart how they made these to get the right look to the car, but they just clip right on here at the front, clip on in this middle portion here, and that's it. Like, they're easy to put on, but they add so much to this car. Like, look how good that looks. Again, just credit to the designers of this for making that look so good. And there we are. We're done bag 3. We're going to take a look at just all the details of this car. The tires look good. The overall profile looks good. You've even got this little like horn portion that looks good. The front bumper, the lights. I mean, they just put a lot of effort into trying to depict this car the way that we've seen in the cartoon. Hey, little buddy. He's hanging out in there. And yeah. The back end too, like I talked about before, it all just looks so good. And then you can see how that actual steering portion of this set actually works. Like, it works really well actually. So that's super cool. The roof comes right off so that we can get Cruella in there to go along for a ride. And, you know, maybe she was mad before because her car was in pieces, but now she's happy because she's got everything she wants. She's got a cool car, and she's got her little Dalmatian in the back ready to go. So she's going to be happy now as she goes in to drive this car around. Get that roof back on, and there we go. Overall, I think it's such a super fun set to build. It looks good too if you're going to display it, and it really is worth the money to spend to get this particular set. And here's what they modeled it after, and you can see just how well they did in recreating this car. So from myself, Lego Leonardo, and of course, our little buddy here, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like and subscribe, and take care.